good time to make rock and roll. Why do you believe that?
It's a great time to do rock and roll. I think the young people needs a little bit of revolution, a little bit of something to say everything is not perfect. A little bit of rebellion is fine. And I think rock music is saying that not everything is all right. Pop music is to say, hi, la la la, we are very happy. Rock music is to be a little bit angry, and I'm a little bit angry.
Enrique Bunbury first stepped into the rock arena as the lead singer of Héroes del Silencio, one of the leading bands in the rock en español movement of the 90s. After 12 successful years, the band broke up and Bunbury struck out on his own. A huge fan of electronica and artists such as Prodigy, he set out to push the boundaries of Latin rock and give it a modern sound. The result was his breakthrough solo debut album, Radical Sonora. Fusing his signature hard rock with electronica and a touch of Arabic influence from his many travels, the landmark album placed Bunbury in a league all his own. But it was his second album, the much darker Pequeño, where Bunbury established himself as an important artist.
Fans weren't expecting an album like Pequeño. What did you expect them? What did you expect your audience to react to it?
I wasn't thinking about the audience when I was doing that. That was a very bad period for me when I was doing Pequeño. And Pequeño is a kind of sad album, but it's also very tender.
Bunbury also brings a sense of theater to his concerts, paying homage to past rock and roll legends such as The Doors and Elvis Presley.
I love Elvis. Elvis is the greatest. I like The Doors, but I prefer Elvis. Elvis is the biggest voice in rock and roll music, and I think he said everything about what rock and roll must be about. A little bit of sex, a little bit of brain, and a lot of heart.
Bunbury, along with artists like Manu Chao, are part of an emerging group of artists leading the way for Latin rock's current musical renaissance.
Latin rock, it's just expressing ourselves with the instruments that we have. I mean, it can be looking in the Latin roots, it can be also singing in Spanish, it can be mixing all those things. I mean, Manu Chao, for example, is mixing these instruments, this Hispanic or Latin flavor, but it's also singing in different languages like English, French. I don't think it is necessary to sing in Spanish.
It's more about the sound, the feel of the music.
It's to put something of our roots, our feeling in that, I don't know, in that music.
So, at the end of the day, what is it? Latin rock, rock en español, or just rock?
I think I'm trying to do the kind of Mediterranean rock. But if you say rock and roll, that's great. And if you say music, much better.